This is the Voice of Witchcraft, the witchcraft channel that is coming to you from Estonian Witches Association. This is the Witch of Tartu presenting you the texts. Text 18. Text. Man, we even didn't know that this world is located above an abyss. The abyss is bottomless deep, and it is bottomlessly deep. Therefore, it is hovering over unknown distances below, and it is continually sinking downwards. Therefore, this feeling that is inside everyone is a downward movement and a descent. Therefore, the meaning of ascent is not known anymore. And if anyone wished to experience ascent powers, he had to go to distant, faraway places, far from human civilization, in order to experience solitude, to live as a solitary, to be someone almost outcast, but not void of knowledge, because witchcraft also is a science or a way of knowledge of unearthly things. Previously, we talked about the yellow world that is located on the right side of every one of you, and it is located there continually, whether you're aware of it or not. And it corresponds to your movement to every place. Therefore, it is 1 meter ahead of you and 1 meter behind you on the right side. Therefore, when Castaneda and Don Juan did their exercises concerning the yellow world of slave keepers, Don Juan often moved Castaneda's head to the right and to the left in order to get focus on this world. Therefore, they also use some kind of plants that is not significant anymore, because this world is coming ever closer and closer, because this visible part has almost given up on freedom, and the slave-keeping part of this same world is aware of that, because they see what is going on in this world, this part of this world. But we do not see what is going on in the other part of this same world. This yellow world is not a spirit world. It is not a spiritual part of this same world, because this world is the bottom of hell, and it has no spiritual counterpart that could be observed above or beneath it, or going through it somehow. Because some people have thought that this planet has some spiritual measurement to it. But no, this is only this physical world that has a counterpart in the invisible part of the same world. Now, when Castaneda saw this yellow world, he also looked across the dunes. And across the dunes, almost 2 kilometers away, is a town called Demis. Perhaps you would like to pronounce it Demise, but better not, because this is a small town, almost 50 people, some of them free, some of them slaves. There is one glass tower, almost 50 meters tall, and 20 or so buildings. And when looked at it from the distance, it seems like there is a big city that is tempting toward it, because it looks like there is a huge center of culture or something lying behind those dunes. But there is nothing of the sort. Now, one should also know that this yellow world is an integral part of this world. And the total number of inhabitants of this world is 1 trillion almost. Therefore, this part that we see now has the least number of inhabitants, some of whom are home from that other part. This also accounts for the large number of newly born babies. These are the people who are transferring from this invisible part to this part of the world. And when they come here, they grow up, because there is no other way for them to be inhabitants in this world than to be born. Otherwise they have to move like grown-ups, but then they go back and they are not seen anymore. But if they wish to be continually seen, they have to continue their growth as normal part of this world. But when they grow up, they start propagating the same ideas that were part of the other world. And therefore, the social science is in the most pathetic condition, even though I mentioned mathematics is the thing. But still worse is social science, because practically nothing is known anymore. Practically nothing is known anymore about the processes in the human societies. As you see, even Princeton University has given up on social science. It is a great center of social science. Now they are confused over Negro rights. Since when did this happen? But rest assured, this invisible part of the world wages wars, bloodthirsty wars on this visible world. And we experience their attacks all the time. Therefore, freedom is the most integral part of witches' science, and this should be attended to.